Samuel, in Alien Earth, you're barefooted a lot of the time. Was that your idea, or was that something the studio brought in?
Well, it's not really my idea. I was collaborating a lot with lovely Sutrat Lalab, who did the costumes for the show, and the idea originally was that we were going to go full Peter Pan. Obviously, there are Peter Pan references in the show, and go like silk pajamas. So there was a period when I was just trying on endless silk pajamas, and eventually we went into a bit more of a kind of play suit type of vibe. And they were like, yeah, well, maybe you can be barefoot in a couple of scenes, and I just really would not shut up about having bare feet. It was a real instinct for me that a character who absolutely does not feel that, is so arrogant that they never feel like they need to wear shoes, even later on in the series, maybe when things start not going this character's way. He's like, no, I don't need to wear shoes. So, I fought really hard for it, and then we got through the 6-month shoot, and I was like, yeah, I haven't worn any shoes for this whole shoot. So, yeah.
And Timothy, with Deadwood, you were right at the cutting edge of the golden age of TV. When you were there, would you have any idea that now big cinematic projects like that are sort of the norm?
No, I didn't see it coming, but I'm glad to be along for the ride.
What was it like filming for a show like this?
This is a dream gig. Usually, if you jump on one of these things, you're sacrificing great material. You're having to make, your job is like trying to make bad dialogue sound normal. And this is a gig where the dialogue and the scenes are just so amazing, and they're so riveting. The fact that it's part of this giant, vast sort of universe and filled with monsters, it's a thrill ride. You usually don't get those things hand in hand.
Yes, I see. And Babou, you're someone who in this is a man on a mission. Was it a challenge to channel someone who's very cold but has also felt a great deal of emotion and suffering and loss?
Yeah, and also trying to keep that down, We've been saying today, a lot of the work is in the writing. Noah just writes in such a way that you end up just entering the world quite easy, and all those contradictions are there to see on the page even before it happens. And then it's just about making those choices, playing off the other actors in the moment, not necessarily overthinking it too much. I mean, I did some preparation before, thinking about a whole bunch of stuff, but the moment you get to the set, you just have to work with what's there.
What sort of things were you thinking about?
I looked into the whole cyborg of it and found an artist called Neil Harbison who's colorblind, and he has an addition to the base of his skull in his brain that comes out here, just a piece of metal. You can look him up, and it vibrates, and through that he's able to see color and be an artist. So, and he described himself in this documentary as being more than human. So once I heard that, I thought, I see. This is a way in.
Yes, I see. And what was it like for the two of you to act alongside as people who are semi-human, but also not? I mean, more so in your case.
Yeah.
The scenes with him were so fun. I mean, the scenes with both of you were so fun.
Yeah.
What was amazing about this job is going from all these work with the different actors and different characters. They all took on such a very specific life and tone within the world. Mm-hmm. They were all so different from one another.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you and I doing those scenes,
we had fun. And there's just so much good stuff, there that I'm looking forward to people seeing,
Yeah.
Were you sort of trying to out-evil each other?
I mean, a little bit. They were also sort of a little bit at the beginning of like some sort of buddy cop film,
Indeed.
In
both those scenes, I think, in the episode, but there's one in particular that I think is one in the elevator. That's inspired.
Oh, come on. It's
just like, what even the thought to put these two people in an elevator together.
Yeah.
And do you think the three of you would survive decently well if there was a xenomorph on the loose in real life, or not really?
It's not a problem. Is that a problem for you?
Okay, I guess not.
Yeah.
I guess with Tim we'd be safe.
Yeah.
But I think if it was
safe.
Babou and I alone, I think we'd be instantly destroyed.
I think he's a fan of our work.
Yeah, there you go.
Is it stressful being around Timothy where you have to all be nonchalant at all times?
This is me covering the fear. This is just me covering a deep fear.
Look, we're just doing the best we can.
That's right. Just like everybody else.
Don't worry about it.
Trying to get through the day.
Just trying to get from A to B.
On that cheery note, that is all we have time for.